that's kind of disrespectful. So he wanted the Mexican fighter to come and fight like a Mexican, and they didn't do that, and so he was just a little upset.
Thank you. Keith, right here.
Amanda, the 135-pound elephant in the room, of course, is Katie Taylor. I was just wondering, do you think that fight can be revisited? What are your thoughts on making that fight happen eventually?
I mean, we definitely want that fight. I definitely want to fight Katie Taylor. She's arguably the number 1, 2. We both, between Clarissa Shields, me, and Katie, top 3. I definitely want the fight, and we're hoping if I become undisputed champion, then that fight can come along. I want to be undisputed champion versus undisputed champion. But I don't know what's happening now, so we just got to go back and just figure it out.
If you can't make the unification fights that you want at 126, would you be open? She's obviously fighting Saturday, so would you be open to fighting her next?
I mean, I'm open to fight anybody, but it's up to my team what they feel is right. Definitely want to fight her, but I just have to find out what they want to do.
You expect her to beat Jennifer?
Of course. Yes. I mean, all she has to do is continue to win, and I continue to win, and then that fight is going to happen.
What'd you think of the Cleveland crowd tonight?
Oh my God, it was awesome. I was so surprised how much fans I have here. It was amazing. The last time I felt this when I fought in 2019 in Madison Square Garden, and it was a crazy crowd. And with this whole pandemic going along, we haven't felt that crowd, and it was just amazing coming out to the music, and I was just taking it all in. It was an amazing night.
What do you do after winning tonight? Are you gonna rest a little bit, or you can go and celebrate?
Well, we'll get something to eat, that's for sure. But I leave tomorrow early. My flight's at 10 o'clock. I'm back home, and then I guess we'll celebrate home. I just go out to eat.
In the back, Marcos.
Amanda, do you think there's any roadblocks to making that Katie Taylor fight, or what do you think needs to be done in order to secure that fight, that it does happen?
Well, the right payday. I've done everything I have to do. I'm fighting good fights, top 10 girls. I'm beating them. I'm doing what I have to do to continue to keep my name out there, and it's just up to the promoters. I mean, let's see if. And the money, I want to get paid what I deserve.
This will be my last question. This might sound like a silly question, but the Jordans, the sneakers, instead of fighting in regular boxing shoes, just talk to me about that. I haven't seen that.
Well, I usually train in sneakers in the gym, but Michael Jordan is one of the greatest, so I want to be just like him, one of the greatest in female boxing. And if anyone knows how to get blood off of J's, please let me know, because I got blood on them and I'm pretty upset.
Right there.
Hey, Amanda, you've obviously mastered boxing, and you went to MMA. TYRON went in started in MMA, transitioned to boxing. I just wanted to get your kind of, reaction towards the fight and everything like that.
Yeah, it's MMA and boxing is 2 different sports, and either going from one to another, it's crazy. You have to just give it everything you like to one sport. And I know when I'm going to MMA, I can't even think about boxing. It's just MMA. And Woodley, he's a fighter, and he was a champion, and he came out tonight, and he didn't get the win. Hopefully he gets the rematch like he said he wants, but I don't know. I mean, Jake Paul, he showed that he's a fighter tonight.
What'd you think of Woodley's boxing?
I mean, Woodley, it wasn't like the greatest, but it was tough. It was his first time. It was his pro debut. So you have to, and just like Jake, he's learning on the job. He's never had any amateur experience, and Woodley, he was a fighter, so he was able to see it a little more than Jake. But they're gonna just continue to learn, and Jake is young, and he's gonna continue to train hard, and one day he's gonna surprise all of us.
Thank you. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you so much.
You guys back in the should have Ty.